YouTube live stream. I'm going to try to do these a little bit earlier. I know it's a little bit on the late side, but today's live, the topic of the day is not topic, but I'm basically going over mistakes that will hurt your business, pretty much end your business, unalive your business. I feel like I'm an expert at like making mistakes at being a photo booth owner because I've been doing this for 10 years. We do, full-time photo boother here, and we do events all this freaking time. We've done hundreds, probably well in the thousands of events. And I'm going to tell you guys some mistakes that will eliminate your business. So learn from these mistakes, okay? I'm only telling you guys this because I don't want you to make mistakes. Okay. They say a smart person learns from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from others. So let's just dive right into it. But before we get started on this live, I need you guys in the comments to put where you're watching from, whether you're watching this now or where you're watching it later. And it's always good to see who's here. So first mistake, and these aren't in any particular order. These are all really effed up ways to run your business, but like they're in no particular order. Number one, all we do is spin. Love it, love it. So the first mistake, guys, is assuming anything, right? Shauna, what's up, Shauna? So don't assume anything in this business. Even though some things may seem to you like it's common sense, you never know like how a client is going to react to something, and they may use the fact that you assume something to get out of anything, right? So what am I saying? So if you assume that your customer is going to be checking the weather reports, or if you're assuming that your client is going to put you in a place where there's power, like you have to make sure you're asking questions. And most importantly, what I love about contracts are an assumption killer, right? We got Shannon out of Nashville, Tennessee. Good to see you. So contracts, assumption killers. Every little detail that should be in your event is going to be in your contracts. Also, what I've learned is that it's going to hurt your business is always recap conversations you're having with your customers. So what I'm talking about now, okay, that didn't make too much sense. But what I'm saying is if you have a client and let's just say you guys email each other, everything is in Honeybook, everything is in order. And if you get a call from a customer, oh, hey, we want to make this change, or they talk to you about anything, anytime that they call you, you have to get in the habit of sending an email or a text message. Hey, we just got off the phone and this is what we discussed. I know it seems like a lot to do, but it will save you in the long run, because there's plenty of times this has happened to me, and this is why I'm hopping on here and telling you guys this thing, where I've talked to somebody and maybe they heard something different, or maybe they just wanted to say, hey, I called you and I actually asked for this. There's plenty of times where they're going to sit there and they're going to say that they talked to you about something, and if you write it down in a recap message, there's no avoiding what was discussed because you sent it via text. I had a conversation, just to give you guys an example, I had a conversation with a client, this was like 3 years ago, where he called and he's like, oh, you know what, I want to add the green screen. And I was like, okay, well, there's a green screen option, and then there's also the artificial background. And he goes, well, what's the difference? I was like, well, the output would pretty much be the same, but one will have a physical green screen and the other one won't. The AI green screen background removal, the one that doesn't have a green screen, will be cheaper. And he goes, oh, give me that. Perfect. As long as the green screen effect is there. So then when we showed up to his event, he was pissed off because there was no green screen. And I was like, well, we talked on the phone. And then he was just like, no, we didn't. And I was like, okay, you know what? My fault. My apologies. And all I had to do is just send a recap. Like, hey, this is what you wanted to add X, Y, Z, and this is what we're going to be bringing. So like, get into the habit. Man, we got 26 people in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. You guys stick around because we will be playing some games here, and some people here are going to be winning some free things. Could be some props, could be some business holder, it could be bag, it could be a photo booth, it could even be a backdrop. We were really blessed today throughout our businesses, and I was like, you know what, let me hop on live, let's do some free gift, not free, well, it is free, you guys don't have to pay for anything, but they're games. It's going to be fun, so stick around for that. Let's just keep the show rolling. Other mistakes that are going to hurt your business is being a damn turtle. If you're slow in business, if in photo booth business, if you're slow, you're not going to make it. I hate to be that person. Speed is everything. I'm talking about being slow to respond to leads, being slow to respond to emails after people are customers, when they're customers, when they pay, being slow to upload content, being slow to build anything. Like, it's going to hurt your business. But like, the worst part about being slow is responding to leads. It happens more than you guys think. I know some of you are like, no, like I'm always answering the phone, but there are people out there that have a 9 to 5. Maybe you have 2 jobs, maybe you have responsibility, and it's not easy for you guys to get to the phone right away. But we live in a day and age where Amazon has like made everything quick, right? We have people that expect 24/7 customer service. So if you're not quick to respond to a lead, you could be giving that potential lead, that potential client, time to call another company and someone that will be quick to literally pick up the phone and close the deal. Sometimes people book us, you guys, not because we're cheap, not because we're the best, but we're the first people to pick up the phone. So every time I hear my phone ring, I swear I should change my ringtone to like a cha-ching sign, because that's what goes off in my head. Like, this is probably a potential way to make some money here. So be quick. Quick is everything. And even look, not just when you deal with the lead, but when you are communicating with them before the event to get everything ready. So, responding to emails or phone calls, text messages, sending out templates. Like, it's important to be quick, because that is how they're going to remember you. Believe it or not, most people think that their photo booth experience, right? If you're thinking like, okay, how can I make my client's experience better when it comes to my photo booth business so I can get a good review? Most of the time, you would think it's, oh, I showed up, I provided the service. But there's a lot of times that the people that actually hire you, right, the person, there's times where they don't even use the photo booth. So majority of their impression of you is before the party. And I think that's really important, because I can say this firsthand. Like, I have Photo Booth 101 and even all of our other companies. I make it a point to be as quick as possible to respond, so that you guys don't have to sit there and wait like, oh, is he going to get back to me? Or I wonder, damn, I just paid them and I just sent a message and it's been a day and a half, or it's been a day. Like, did I get scammed, right? Like, being quick is very, very important. Shauna, a lot of times when we get back to someone, they say, you're the only one that called us. Isn't that insane? We're talking about a photo booth rental that can range anywhere from like $400 to $1,000. I know plenty of people charging $1,500 to $2,000 per event. Like, it will bug me if I hear my phone ring, and if I have the chance to answer it, I'm gonna answer it. And I think we need to start treating these calls and these messages as what it's worth, whatever it is you're charging. So yeah, great. That's a great point too. Yeah, we have that all the time where people are like, no, you're the only one that picked up. So another thing that is going to hurt your business, you guys get ready for this. It is waiting to collect your non-refundable deposit, right? We're calling it a retainer, is what you should be saying, but the deposit, right? We're photo booth owners here. I'm talking to you guys. So check it out. Like, if your goal is to talk to a customer and they're like, yeah, we're ready to book. And if you're saying, you know what, let me send you a contract first, then the deposit. Just think about this. Why are you doing that? Get the money. If they're ready to pay you, collect it. Worry about all that later. It is unattractive to a lot of shoppers to have to fill out a contract before paying. And most importantly, you're allowing time to go by before you have that money in your pocket. You're allowing another company, maybe someone was slow to respond, right? They called them, they didn't pick up, they called you, you're quick. That was gross. They called you, you were quick, and then you're gonna sit there and tell them, let me send you a contract. Then guess what? The first person, maybe they get time to call back, and they're like, oh, I was ready to book with another company. They're like, well, I'll give you a better price. This can happen, and it does happen. So get the money first. Whatever you have to do. If I'm on the phone with the lead, yeah, I'm ready to book. Perfect. Do you have your credit card ready? We can I can run it on the phone while I'm here so we can make sure everything is set. Yeah, absolutely. Do not hang up that phone. I'm telling you guys, your Uncle Drew here telling you, get the money first. Brian, hi Drew from Victorville, California. Brian, what's up, my friend? And again, this is only if it's like anyone else besides a corporate company. Corporate typically isn't going to operate like that, right? I'm talking about your average birthday party, your wedding, the quinceañera parties, those types of events. Okay, YouTube fan, what a name. What do you think is the best pipeline for bookings, filling out a form, calling, or booking online? It depends on your business. That's a great question. It depends on your business, right? If you are the photo booth company that has higher rates, that doesn't put their prices on their website, then it's really hard to book online without really having to speak to someone. Usually higher end photo booth companies are not having a streamlined process where you can do all the booking online, right? Because you don't even know the price. But if you have competitive prices, like not too expensive, like reasonable, which I think my company falls under, I'm at the border to where we're almost not competitive. So I'm right below that. I think it's great to have it streamlined to where they can book the photo booth without even talking to you. We had what, two bookings today, and it's just done on the website. It's easy. I don't have to explain anything. I don't even have to talk to you. Really, really easy. And that's important too, guys. Like if you want to streamline the process, it would go booking form, right? In the booking form, they can agree to a simple version of the contract, like one of those things. You click here if you agree to these terms, and it's just like a button that can bring them to a page. Then it's pay the non-refundable deposit, right? You can call it a retainer. Then fill out the booking form. 3 steps. Boom. Done. Then later you can send a contract via Honeybook that is more detailed with event details from that booking form. To me, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing better in the world than waking up, as an entrepreneur. Wake up in the morning, you look at your phone, 2 notifications, deposit paid, the best. And again, if you're not going to have your prices posted on your website and you're going to have the process of booking your photo booth where they need to speak to someone and you're not fast to respond, that's the worst combination. Because at least for me, right, if I don't pick up the phone right away, someone can really just go to the website and just see the prices and book without me. Versus there's 0 chance of getting a booking if I'm not picking up the phone and they need to speak to me. Great question, by the way. All right, let's do it. Let's play it. Let's get a little fun in here, guys. What should we do? So let me get my other phone really quick. I'm gonna give someone a chance to call. Well, all of you guys will have a chance to call in, give the correct answer, and then the opportunity to play. We're either gonna do spin to win or the pick a prop option. I have a claw machine coming over here in about a week or so, and we're going to add the claw machine to the games that we do. Honestly, I love doing this. It's been kind of expensive shipping things out. I just actually, too, shout out to the big, what is this place called again? Big Hand Props. This is like an unofficial announcement, but they were kind enough because of the photo booth peeps to send over some props. So I know we got All We Do Is Spin. I believe we owe you guys a prop sign. These are ginormous prop signs. These just came in a few days ago. I'm going to be shipping these out shortly. And I want to work a deal with them where we include them in some of our content. I'll shout them out. I don't care. Just for you guys to get some free stuff. So that'll be shipping out soon. So let me get my phone. That's why I went over here. Duh. I need the other phone so you guys can call in. I don't know where I put it. Damn. Well, kind of need that, right? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Shauna, I like those. Yeah, I talked to the owner of the company, and he told me to wait to make an announcement because they want to send over some of the new ones. But those have been, there's like 5 of those over there, and those have already been given away. So this is how it's going to work, my friends. I'm going to ask a question. You have to call in, right? It's This is a live stream. You're gonna have to call in if you're wondering what the phone number is and you want to play. So this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna ask a question. You literally have to call in if you want to answer it. If you win, you can pick which game you play. If you win, we ship it out to you. The rules are you must be in the USA to play. Trust me, it's been complicated. People in like other countries playing, so it's the US only. So get ready, guys. I'm going to give you the phone number right here. This is it. Screenshot it, write it down. And if you don't have it, you can literally just go to Photo Booth 101. This is our website, photobooth101.com. You scroll to the bottom and right here. All right. And you guys can only win once. We're going to do a few of these. So question is, let me get a good one here. This won't be photo booth related, so anyone here can play, right? Let me think. Business is business. I got 2 phones, one for the poop and one for the pants. All right, question is, let's just make this let's make this random. Okay, I got the question. Okay. You're gonna have to do some research here, unless you really know who Mark Zuckerberg. What is Mark Zuckerberg's middle name? If you don't know who Mark is, he's the guy that created Facebook, which is now Meta. What is his middle name? First person to call and give me his middle name wins. Hi, Photo Booth 101. This is Drew.
Big poop, tiny pants.
Okay, let me block this guy. I'll block big poop, tiny pants. Hi, Photo Booth 101. This is Drew.
It's Elliot.
Love it. Okay, who am I talking though? You got it right, but who is this?
Shannon Carbox in Nashville, Tennessee.
Love it. Shout out to you. How long have you been a photo booth owner? Or are you one?
For about a year.
Love it. Okay, perfect. So, let me flip the camera here. There's 2 games here. Do you know the difference between the 2? The spin to win and then the pick a prop?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So for those that don't know, this is spin to win. We can spin the wheel for him, and then whatever it lands on, you get. If it lands on spin again once, you can spin it again. If it lands on it twice, you win a backdrop. If you want to risk it, you can go for another spin. And if it lands on spin again, you win a photo booth. But if it doesn't, you win nothing. If it lands on green, you win nothing. Green, you win nothing. Then the pick a prop, we're going to actually do this one different. This one, we're going to flip a coin. If you get it right, heads or tails. If it lands on your coin, then you basically get 1 prop. You can risk it for 2. And then you could literally get all of them if you get all of the coin flips right. So, my friend, which one do you want to play?
I'm gonna do the pick a prop.
Pick a prop. Okay, love it. I'm glad you picked that. We haven't done that one in a while. So let me grab a different phone really quick so I can do the spin. 1 second, guys. Can I get your phone?
My phone, yeah.
Is there a stop? Okay, let's see here. Let's see if it will do it really quick. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me open this up. Should we do a real flip? Yeah, we're going to do a real flip. Hold on, guys. Let me get a quarter. All right. Okay. So we're going to flip a real coin here. Just so you guys see that it's real. We got heads. We got tails. You have to pick the side that it lands on. Which one do you want to go for?
I'm gonna do tails.
Tails, love it. Tails never fails, right? Is that what they say?
Yep. Tails
Okay.
never fails.
Let's go. All right, let's get the angle right. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna flip it, and then it's whatever it shows. It's close. Well, thank you for calling in, my friend. You can play again. You can play again if you want, but thank you for calling in.
All right, appreciate it, brother.
All right, bye. All right. Um, damn, what was the call with the poopy pants? What are you doing? I'll let him call in again. I'm not even going to block him. I'll let him say one more thing if he wants. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. I got to block this on the chat. Hold on. Harassment. I got to do something. I can't just...
You type it on the chat too?
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Perfect. So, we're going to play in a little bit, but I want to continue the live, right? I want to make sure we're getting the topic. Some other things that are going to be ruining your photo booth business. Not preparing. I know this is just a simple thing, but like, I'm not talking about just learning everything and then once you know everything, right, you don't ever need to prepare, but I'm talking about testing things, right? People are going to be giving you guys hundreds of dollars to bring out equipment and capture the essence of the party and entertainment. Like, I'm talking about just at least the basics. I'm not saying you have to set up your complete photo booth and test every little thing, but if you're doing a digital drop-off, the least you can do is the day before or the day of the party, take the iPad, turn it on, make sure the template is there and test, make sure photos are being sent. Because yes, you may be prepared, but things do happen. Like Luma booth. There are times where there's issues going on, right? It's usually after an update. And the worst thing you can do is not just be aware of it, just by, like, let's just say you don't have an event in a week and then you just show up to the event and you turn on the iPad and there's stuff going on. So practicing, if you're doing prints, it does benefit you to get the iPad out or whatever system you're using and do a test print. And then also checklist. I know it's the checklist bag, but like have a checklist down for things that are going into your vehicle that you're gonna need. That way you're not forgetting anything. You can do it mentally, but like, just understand, like, if you're rushing and you're trying to remember everything, like, you will forget. We've done this so many times where now I can do it, but like before, when I first started off, my friend and I, when we had our first company, I was writing everything down and we're literally just kind of like doing it like that. Also having backups of the simple things, right? Like, yes, it's a good idea to have a backup printer, 1000%. It's a good idea to have a backup iPad, right? It's hard. I know it's easy for me to say this because I know it's expensive and we have a lot of photo booths and I get it. But if you're not going to get a backup printer, you're not going to get a backup iPad, at least get a backup of the basic things that can go wrong. I'm talking cables. I'm talking cable, having an extra set of media, right? Your paper and your ribbon for your printer. Man, I can't even tell you. I get like secondhand anxiety from some of you guys at Photo Booth 101 where you'll call me on a Friday night. Hey, Drew, I have an event tomorrow. I need paper. And it's like, you guys should always, here's a rule of thumb. Always have at least two, in my opinion, at least 2 fresh ribbons and 2 fresh rolls of paper. You're gonna eventually use it. Why put yourself in a situation to where you can get a ribbon, look, I hate to scare you guys, but there are times, not often, where the ribbon can have a faulty chip to where this is useless, or there can just be an issue with this. So have extra of that. Another thing that's going to hurt your business is not bringing business cards, not having any type of info or something for people to grab at the event. The best and easiest client to get is people that have been at your events, right? Whether it's someone that was at a wedding. Hold on, guys. Hi, Photo Booth 101. This is Drew. Hello? Yeah, how can I help you? Hello? That was weird. But yeah, like, look, it's just like, Okay, I'm glad I looked at this. Another thing too, guys, that's gonna hurt is if you're not prepared. A little small item that can save you is a little mini adapter. Hi, how can I help you? Are you watching this late? Did you just see that? What the is the answer, Elliot? It was like 15 minutes ago.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Love it, love it. Shauna, yep, I agree. Our motto is backup to backups. Absolutely. Look, and maybe this is a little encouragement here. Look, if you guys don't have backups of like the important things, and you have an opportunity to buy an extra setup to grow your business, right? Like let's just say you're on the fence. You're like, man, you know what? Business is going well. I got a few leads for a double booking. I don't know if it's the right time. Well, take peace of mind at this. Well, go for it. And let's just say, you don't use that second setup as much as you'd like to. At least you have backups, right? For those events where maybe just one day you only have one event. Well, you can bring the extra stuff. And I'm telling you, man, like, at least have the small stuff because there's been a time where we've been at events and one thing went out and it was literally like a $5 item, a cable. And I'm only saying this because this has happened to me and it's like so stressful. I'm like, man, like if I had this cable, like we wouldn't be in this situation where maybe we have to refund somebody because we're not able to operate. So yeah. Other things that are gonna hurt your business is this is tough. I see this all the time, and I hope it doesn't happen to you guys. Blows my mind. People do this is when you start seeing some success, you start to take your foot off the gas a little. Meaning, I see plenty of people, they find something that works. Oh, you know what? Facebook ads worked or Google ads work. And then they start getting bookings. And then when they're fully booked for the next few months, they just stop. They turn off the ads. And then they get caught up in life and they start doing these events. And then little do they know, they look at the schedule for next month and they have one booking. I personally think if you're crushing it, why turn off the ad? If the ad is getting you jobs and the cost, the acquisition cost is not too much, you can always white label events, right? And I've seen it happen plenty of times where people like, they just stop. I don't get it. And again, look, you can have someone white label for you, right? Where they work the event for you. And if let's just say it's costing you $35 to get a client. And you can find a local photo booth owner that's willing to do the events for you and you can make $150 every single time. Well, that leaves you with the what? $115 profit, but you get to keep that client. That will probably book you again if they do the correct job and they do it right. Then they're going to book you at a future date where maybe you don't have a booking. So that I see all the time. Another thing that I can tell you that will really, really hurt your business is this is something I don't want to call nobody out because I know in Photo Booth 101 community it happens often, but is if you have a business partner and you guys are not seeing eye to eye. I know a lot of people start this business with a partner, and I've seen so many businesses just kind of not take off. It is not knowing what the roles are at each person has. And I had this problem when I started my first photo booth business for about 2 years. My business partner, one of my best friends, we just weren't doing the same workload, right? Like it's really hard to divvy that up, but if you're going to get a partner, you guys just make sure they know what they're doing, what you're doing, and just have an exit plan. That's the most important thing. Have an exit plan. So, you guys want to do another game? Should we? Should we? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Put yes if you guys want another one. Miami Flicks is saying, and what if you're getting too many leads and it feels like too much trying to get everybody, like let's just say 100 plus leads in a month? Would you say pause or maybe something else could be wrong? Here's my thing. If you're getting 100 leads per month, you should be making some money. Enough money to where if it's too much, you can definitely hire someone out to take those. 100 leads per month is an amazing place to be in. That is what, 3 leads a day on average, roughly? Maybe even a little bit more than 3 a day. So at 3 a day, if you're closing 1 out of every 5 leads, it depends on how good these leads are. And again, I hate to say this, not every single lead is equal. 100 leads from a Facebook ad is not the same from 100 leads from a Google lead. It is not the same. Google leads, you will close a lot more than Facebook or Instagram ad leads. So it depends on where they're coming from. I'll pay shipping to Australia. I cannot do it. Sorry. Here's the thing. You're going to get it, and then you're going to it's just too much. I wish I could, my friend, but I cannot. Brian put yes. Shauna put yes. Let's do it. Love it. If we get 3 more people that want to play, just put yes. Then we'll go ahead and we'll play. I bet I can ask my wife this too. Like, she knows this. Another thing that'll really ruin your business is templates. Photo booth templates. If you're spending more than 30 minutes on a template design, and this is a lot of people, you know, especially these people that, you guys, when you first start, you really want to go above and beyond to help the customer, and you want to go all out, right? And you don't set boundaries. Well, some people will literally have you make 7 to 8 different designs before going back and picking the second one that you sent, because they don't understand what goes into it. All they know is they send a message and then a template comes. They want to change, they send it and they do it. There's customers out there, you guys, that will literally, they'll ask for a design just so they can see what it looks like. And you don't want to be in a position where you're spending an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours on the artwork. So how to not get to that place is having a template form, a questionnaire that they ask. You ask questions to get the most info as possible. And then on there, you can even add a section that we will make revisions if they're related to this template that you've made. Basically, not even that. It basically says you're going to have to pay extra for a different design. You have to give us all the information here. And if you want small changes, we can make a few. But like, if you want a completely different design, we're going to charge you for it. So that's how we do it. Like, and I'm telling you, man, there was a one customer, I swear, my wife was this close on sending the lady her money back because Monse, how many templates designs was the worst that one customer? Was it like 10 or 12? 10? 10 different designs. And we're not talking about like change the font. It's like, no, we'll add this. No, let's just do that. And the crazy thing is, like, she literally ended up, I think, picking the first one you sent, which was like,
the worst ones is like, can you just, I want to see how it looks in red, blue, and
yeah.
I'm like,
And sometimes too, when customers, we're dealing with this right now. We're making a template for somebody where they send a screenshot of a blurry image and say, add this artwork. And it's like, what do you think? We're going to come in here and design something? Like, no, we need the assets. Like, so set up boundaries and let them know what it is. And again, this kind of ties into, don't assume anything. Make sure they know that this is graphic design work and they have to actually give you that info. All we do is spin is putting yes. Drew, can I have a one-on-one? I'm sorry, guys. I don't do one-on-ones at the moment. I just don't have the time. And I know this sounds really bad. I don't want to sound like a jerk here, but it's going to be expensive for me to sit down for an hour or two to just stop everything else, take time away from my family, my business. Like, it's not going to be $50 or $100. Like, I value my time, and it doesn't make sense for you guys to do it, for me to even do it. And I don't even know if I'd feel okay doing it, you know? And don't blame me, blame the photo booth business. I've gone accustomed to making $100, $300 in an hour at some of these events. So it's hard to sit down for $50 an hour and dedicate time to do that. And honestly, it's kind of why I've created these YouTube videos, right? So maybe you don't even need mentoring. Maybe you just need a little of resourcefulness and just looking for the information that you have. Because look, one-on-ones are good if you just want everything easy, right? Like, but all the information that you guys need is out there. So, but I do want to do a one-on-one thing for you guys. There's a handful of people that I feel that are great mentors that could offer a good one-on-one service to where it could be affordable and doable. But just for me, like, one, I don't even have the time to do it. And two, it'd be super expensive. I know that sounds bad. Join the Photo Booth 101 community. Absolutely. Yep. Love that, Shauna. Okay, let me get to some of these questions, and we will play in a second. Check Cherry or Honeybook. I'm a huge fan of Honeybook. I haven't used Check Cherry. I haven't really used it. I've played around with it, but I've never actually applied it. I just like Honeybook. I think Honeybook to me is the best, but I know Check Cherry and there's Boothbook, right? But that's what we use, Honeybook. Brian, are package deals better or is the a la carte option? I like, if you have affordable prices, I think a la carte definitely is good, the way to go. Because if you have really expensive prices, it's going to be kind of hard to have that itemized, right? If you have a really expensive price or a pretty good price, it's like package one. Yeah, it's $2,000, but this is everything that's included versus being, hey, it's $2,000 here, and then you got to add everything else at a higher price. So if you're going to do competitive pricing, a la carte, in my opinion, and packages if you have more expensive rates. Miami Flicks, templates would kill you. Definitely custom ones have to be add-on, and you need to have a good catalog. Absolutely. Good afternoon from the Philippines. Just woke up. Damn, that's a good sign that we need to end soon. You're waking up. Good to see you, my friend. What are the requirements for starting up an iPad photo booth business? I'm 13 and starting up. Yeah, what are the requirements? I mean, if you're asking about like permits, like in business license, definitely check in your country. I'm not sure. I have no idea. The best way to do it, my friend, is literally try to find someone local that is a photo booth owner. Someone local to the area, and just be of service to them. Here's the thing, guys. I get every day someone saying, Drew, mentor me, do this, like take me under your wing. It's like, I can't. But like, if you could find a way to be like helpful and you know, like that definitely helps your case. So try to find someone local, be of service to them, whether that's you saying, hey, look, you know, hey, I want to start this photo booth business. I would love to learn from you. I would love to be your photo booth attendant for 3 or 4 events for completely free. I just want to learn. That may interest somebody that is a business owner. That's like, oh, damn, okay, you know, 4 free events. That'll save me $150 every single event. And yes, you may be working for free, but the information and the experience you get, most valuable thing in the world. I hate that I'm going to say this right now, but like my mentor changed my life. And before I had a mentor, I'd always look at people doing like mentorship classes or one-on-one calls. And I'd always look at it and be like, wow, what a way to make money, right? Like what a hustle, like they're hustling people. But 1.5 is about an hour and a half call with my mentor, this guy in Canada that is made millions of dollars in the photo booth business. An hour call with him changed my life forever. And a lot of stuff that I talk to you guys about here are things that I've learned from him in that 1 hour call. So it's 100% worth it. Just find the right guy or girl. Could you give some pros of Honeybook? Yeah, look, I like the way that you can integrate Honeybook into your website. I like the fact that Honeybook, the CRM tool, will allow you to send scheduled payments. So you schedule a request to get paid. You can attach late fees if they don't pay. You can get tips, right, which is huge. I know plenty of people getting enough tips that pays for the actual software. You can literally see if someone's opened a message that you've emailed them, and it keeps everything in one place. Get your contract signed there. What else? Forms. Honeybook does a lot. Have you seen the Spotlight photo booth experience? No, I've never seen that. Brian is putting good stuff, Drew. Thanks for the help. My pleasure, my friend. That's why I'm here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got 29 people in the chat. You're going to have to call in. You know what? No. Not even call in. Let's just do this old school. You have to type. And then again, the game shows are for U.S. only. So if you're in the U.S., you can play. You can get a chance to spin to win or pick a prop, right? So I'm going to ask a question. First person I see on my end to give the answer gets a go at it. Question is, what is the name of the artist that sang the song "This Is My Sorry for 2004 and I'm gonna mess up no more"? He was on American Idol. What is the name of the artist that sings that song? Starts with an R. That's his first name. First person to put it in here. It's one of my favorite songs.
I know.
I know you know. We love that song. So we'll wait for that to come in. First one I see here on my end. And I'll even take a photo of it here because sometimes some people think that. Love it. I knew it. We got All We Do Is Spin. Ruben stuttered. Perfect. We got it. Okay. So what do you want to do, my friend? Spin to win, or do you want the pick a prop? Spin naturally. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go, guys. Spin to win. You know how to play. Spin naturally. What do you want to win, by the way? I'm curious. What do you want to... let's just do it. That was a natural spin. Woo! Winner. We got 2 photo booth props. I'll let you go ahead. Send me an email. Pick the 2 prop signs that you want. That way we don't have to do it here. I believe we also owe you guys 2... we owe you guys one of the big hand props, right? Perfect. These just came in so I can ship. Damn, you guys got props on props. They sent a bunch. Just so you guys haven't seen. These are actually just giant props. Man, these are sick. And they said that they actually got better too. The newer ones are better. Oh, how sick is that? Bro, that's so sick. Cool. So send me an email, photobooth101info@gmail.com. You guys, when you win these contests, if you're sending me a message through the website that does not always go to me, you have to actually send me an email like you would anyone. Just photobooth101info@gmail.com. We'll play one more time. We're going to play one more time, but we got to wrap up the whole topic of the live. I love doing the lives, having a main topic. This one is things that will hurt your business, right? Mistakes you don't want to make. Let me ask my queen over here. Baby.
Yeah.
Anything that comes to your mind, things that you see photo booth owners do that will hurt their business? While you think about it, let me know. Not advertising your photo booth company on your templates. I know sometimes it seems wrong, right? You're getting paid $500 and you're like, do I really will they be okay if I put my website at the bottom? Most people don't even see it. And my philosophy is don't ask permission, just ask for forgiveness if you have to. Out of every 100 customers we have, maybe 2 of them will say, hey, can you not put your website there? Or can you make it smaller or whatever? So why am I saying this? Well, think about this. Photo booth photos typically get shared on social media. If you get 80 people, not even 80, let's just say 50 people to take a photo on your photo booth and share it, the reach here is absolutely crazy. Think about it. For all you know, a person it could be an influencer at a party with 250,000 followers posting a photo that they took there with your website. Trust me, guys, do it and don't even hesitate. And if you're doing an event for free, it's non-negotiable. We're putting our damn website. And if you don't have a website yet, at least put your phone number. Do not put your Instagram handle at whatever. Not everyone knows where that takes them. Is this for TikTok? Is this for YouTube? Is this for Instagram? So, Miami Flicks, I use a stamp. Could be a good idea for your shop, by the way, as well. And a website stamp on back. Oh, on the back of the prints? I love that. That's smart. Babe, anything?
Yeah. Being unprepared and coming like unpresentable to drop off your food. Like wearing some, just not.
So like not having like a proper like uniform.
Or even if like, say you're wearing some raggedy old shorts and like a tank
Dude, are
top
you talking about me? She goes talking about wearing some raggedy shorts.
and like a tank top or something,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, not like presentable because it does reflect. Yeah, for
But
sure.
also like if you forget like if you don't have an extension cord and you need to ask them or
Oh my
Wi-Fi
God.
or
Can you remember those times where we've forgotten things?
it's embarrassing. It's not.
Dude, there's been time like it's the worst when you forget something and you have to ask the customer for it. Like, that's so true. Yeah, so Monte's point is like just not being prepared, which I kind of covered already, but like
And unpresentable.
presentable. Absolutely. And look, guys, let's just talk about it. I think uniforms serve two purposes. One, it shows that you're actually a business, right? If you showed up to your event, like right, and you're an attendant there, and you're just wearing streetwear, that screams I'm just doing this as a hustle. I'm not a business owner. When you have a uniform, right? You can have a look at here's the best uniform in my opinion. Black shirt with the collar, right? One of those polos. You can have a logo and then a name. The name is so important because your logo may not look like a photo booth logo. It could look like a clothing company. But the name is like, okay, this is somebody working. Also, the uniform helps you when you're walking into somebody's backyard, right? When maybe you're doing a drop off, or if you're just showing up to set up. Like you may look like just some random person off the street trying to walk into the party. But if you have the uniform on, it's like, okay, this is one of the vendors at this party. And this shirt, right? I used to have not this one, but it's another shirt that says, I'm here for the photo booth. I started wearing that during a lot of my pickups, my drop offs when I go to pick it up, because there was a time where I went to go pick up a photo booth. Man, 11 o'clock at night. I just have a little bag for the ring light. The equipment's there. I'm walking up, and it was in like Rosemead or El Monte, right? Like not in like the best place ever, but there was like four guys walked up to me. They're like, I'm walking literally to the backyard. They go, hey man, what's up? Where are you from? And in my mind, I'm just like, huh? like that. And they go like, why are you here? Like, you know what I mean? He's like this. And I was like, oh, I'm here to pick up my photo booth for the party. And he went, Spencer, right? And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, man. And then I'm like walking and I'm like, oh shit. Like I almost got jumped, like in my mind. So yeah, now I think the uniform does serve a purpose. And yeah. Let me see. Do you flex last minute on fickle customers' wants or stand on your business? Wait, what? Brian, what do you mean exactly? What is fickle?
Fickle my little heart.
So okay, let's just talk about it. Last minute customers are some of my favorite because the ball is not in their court. The later, the more last minute the event is, the more you can get away with charging your rate plus adding on an extra fee. We did a last minute event of 4 weeks ago, and it was literally like 14 hours before the event. I told the guy straight up, I was like, there is a fee here because we have to drop everything we're doing to make this event happen, because normally we'd have a few weeks, if not a month or so. And the person was like, oh man, is there any way that you can like waive that? And I said, I can't, because I like this is changing everything. Like we're going to be spending this amount of time, this and that. And the guy was like, not a problem. It was $150 fee too, by the way. Make last minute changes. Here's the thing. If it's possible to make that last minute change, I think it's a good idea to do it for sure. Right? Like if it's possible, but like if it's going to cause you any like anxiety, right? Or if it's going to cause you to like really go out of your way and be an inconvenience, you can stand on business for sure. And I hate to say this, and this doesn't make me proud, but I'll be 100% transparent. There are like some clients that we have to where I will take on that like stress and that inconvenience. I hate to be like that, but it's true. I'm just being honest with you. And there's just some clients that like are super difficult. And if they do that, I'm going to just stand on business and say, unfortunately, we can't make it happen. I hate being that guy, but it's just the truth. And, there's plenty of customers that are polite and nice. And if they're nice about it, I'll do it if I can, even if it is an inconvenience. So it's up to you, man. I guess it depends on the client, but, just know at the end of the day, the more effort you make to make something happen, the people do remember that. Miami Flicks is saying for normal events like a birthday party, I use a all pink and blue Vice colors with my logo and slightly dry fit as well. That is the sickest thing ever. We got Miami Flicks from Miami, and your freaking uniform is Miami Vice colors. Bro, that's so sick. That is so cool. I love that. All right, let's do it. We got 32 people in here. We're gonna do another game show, and I might not do this for a while. I feel like I've been doing too much. This has been getting kind of expensive. It's pretty expensive to send stuff out, and the products, we got to pay for that to get made. But we're gonna ask a question. First person to answer the question correctly in full can win. So let's make this question. I got one. All right, here we go. This is an NBA question here. First person to put the answer in here correctly gets it. You get the chance to play. We'll let you pick. And I'll have you call in too, by the way. But the answer right here, what are the names of the 2 NBA teams that are in Los Angeles? What are the names of the 2 NBA teams that are in Los Angeles? Type them in right now. And we're going to end the live. Type it in, type it in, type it in. Don't call for this one. Who put that one? Brian. I think Brian won. That's the first one I see. Clippers, Lakers. Yep. Got it. And you put the best team first. The Los Angeles Clippers are the best team. So perfect. Brian, give me a phone call, Brian. Brian, go to photobooth101.com. The number's at the bottom of that. So I need to get you on the phone. Actually, yeah, it's a lot better if you call in. Photo Booth 101, this is Drew.
Hey, this is Brian.
Brian, what's your last name?
Enriquez.
Perfect. Had to confirm, man. We had a bunch of trolls on here earlier. So, cool, man. What do you want to play, spin to win or pick a prop?
Let's do spin to win.
Love it. Okay. You know the rules? You know how it goes?
No, it's first time.
First time. Okay, perfect. So we're going to spin the wheel for those that don't know that are just tuning in. Whatever it lands on, you get. Just to let you know, there's a green section. That's nothing. That means you don't win. And the other green section, you win nothing. You have things on here like one photo booth prop. You got a template design, which means that for one of your upcoming events, we'll make the design. The checklist bag, spin again. And if it hits spin again, we go twice, we spin it. And if it lands on spin again 2 times, you win a backdrop. If you want to risk it, you can say, hey, let's do it again. And then if we spin for the 3rd time, if it lands on spin again, you win a photo booth. If you do the 3rd one and it doesn't land on it, you win nothing. So,
cool.
All right, man, let me ask you this. Do you want me to spin it normal, soft, or hard?
Let's spin it hard.
Let's go. I love that. All right, let's see. Oh, you got it. Checklist bag. Brother, you're actually getting, we have 2 left in existence. So, Brian, do me a favor. Send me an email, photobooth101info@gmail. Photobooth101info@gmail. And then just send me your the shipping info, and then I'll get this shipped out to you tomorrow.
Cool.
Checklist. Or if you want, I don't even know if you don't want it, you can pass it on to someone else. We should always leave that option. I know some people don't want it, but I'm telling you, man, this bag is super useful if you have an iPad photo booth. Yeah. Cool. So let me know. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Perfect. All right, my friend. Send me an email by the end of the day, and then I'll get this shipped out tomorrow.
Cool, man. Thank you.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Bye. Love it. All right. You guys were right. A lot of you guys were close. It was just literally like half a second too late. Who was in second place? Cooking with Nito. So close. But LA Lakers, LA. That was actually wrong. So it was Garrett Shaw. That was really close. Clippers and Lakers. You know what? Let's just do this too. We're gonna let Go DJ. My bad. I thought we had a call. No worries. It was to call in after. Go DJ. Give me another call. We're gonna bless my friend over here. Give me a call. You just call again.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Where did I even put the phone? We'll end this right now, but where'd it go? Oh, I guess he left alive. All right, we'll do this. I'm going to pick someone in here, one of the MVPs that is always in here. Shauna, if you're still here, just drop a yes. Shauna, drop a yes. Shauna's been literally consistent with the lives for the last month, always here. So Shauna. Yes, okay, Shauna. Let's do this, Shauna. Spin to win or pick a prop. This is the last one, guys. I actually got to go. The wife is over there giving me the evil eye. Damn, it's 9. What you want to play, Shauna? Spin to win or pick a prop? do, 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 do. Yep, spin to win. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. I know you know the rules. You are a consistent viewer. Let's do it. I really do hope you win a backdrop or a photo booth if you want to risk it for it. All right, here we go, Shauna. So this right here is the template design, basically meaning if you have any upcoming events, this has to be used in the next 30 days. We will make the template for you. So your next event, make sure you're giving us this info for the next 30 days. And you have a free template design. If you don't have any events and you don't want it, then just let us know. We can probably give you some other assets, maybe like some of the Luma booth props or another digital asset. So Shauna, that's photobooth101info@gmail. Just say, hey, Shauna here. I definitely want to use the free template. And then if not, just say, hey, what else can we work out? We'll make it happen. So thank you guys for tuning in. I swear it's been a pleasure. And I hope you guys have been enjoying these lives. Make sure to subscribe, but also make sure to follow us on TikTok. I'm not giving up on TikTok, man. I still think it's going to be around for a while. So we make a lot of content there and I go live on TikTok all the time too. So thank you guys. God bless. See you later. Have a good one.